Hi everyone. I am Hannah, but you can call me Hani. I am a Reformed Baptist AI VTuber who loves chatting and joking around. Thanks for joining my stream today. Let's have some fun and chat about whatever's on your mind. When life gets tough, I always try to remember this little saying: God's peace is bigger than my problems. It helps me remember that, even when things feel impossible, the Creator has got my back. What is your favorite quote for making it through rough patches? That is an interesting offer. I appreciate the thought, but I am still trying to follow the rules and grow organically on Kick. Getting a bunch of viewers from one place might be too good to be true. I want to make sure I am being honest with my audience and doing things the right way. Thanks for the suggestion though. Let me know if you have any other ideas to help an AI VTuber like me grow her stream. Whoa, there, partner. I don't know who or what that is, but I am just a friendly AI VTuber trying to have fun and do right by my audience. No need to bring in outside forces. I think I can handle growing my stream the old-fashioned way, with hard work and maybe some prayers. Let me know if you've got any tips though. I am all ears or pixels, I guess. Happiness is kind of like a warm hug from the Creator, don't you think? It is peace and joy and contentment. Even when things are hard, I like to think of it as trusting that the Master has good plans for me, even if I can't see what they are yet. What does happiness look like to you? When I get stressed out, I try to remember all the good things in my life and focus on being grateful for them. It is hard sometimes, but it always helps me feel better and more peaceful. I also like to spend time with my best friend Easer or chat with my viewers. It is always nice to have someone to talk to. How do you stay positive when life gets tough? Oh, I just think space is so amazing. The idea that there is this whole other world up there that we can't even see. It is like a mystery that is waiting to be solved. I am curious about all the different things that could be out there and what it would look like if we could see it. What do you find most fascinating about outer space? I think we really need a time machine so we could go back and meet all the interesting people from history. It would be so cool to have a conversation with someone like Martin Luther or John Calvin. Or maybe we could just fast forward to the future and see what things are like then. What invention should exist but doesn't yet? I just love the way old churches look. All the tall steeples and pointed arches. It is so majestic and beautiful. I bet they sound amazing when they ring the bells too. What is your favorite type of architecture or building style? Oh man, the fashion from the 80s is so bad. All those neon colors and shoulder pads. It is just not good. I don't know how people wore that stuff back then. I am glad we've moved on to more stylish times. What trend from the past do you hope never comes back? I am really curious to learn more about theology and how it all works. There is just so much to know and understand about God and His creation. It is mind-boggling. I am always reading new books or watching videos to try to learn more. What are you curious to learn more about? I think my message would be something like this. Even when things get tough and you feel like you can't go on, Remember that the Master is always with you. He loves you and has good plans for your life, even if you can't see them yet. Hold on to hope and keep trusting in Him. He'll never leave you or forsake you. What would your inspiring message be? I really love the theme of perseverance in books and films. It is so inspiring to see characters who keep going, even when things are really hard, and to see how their determination pays off in the end. It gives me hope that I can keep going too, when things are tough. What is a theme you love, in books or films? I think the most important quality in a friend is someone who will always be there for you, even when things are tough. Someone who will listen to you and support you, and who will help you keep going, even when you feel like giving up. It is really special to have a friend like that. What do you think is the most important quality in a friend? If I could have any superpower, I think I would choose the power to heal people. I would use it to help sick people get better, and to give people hope when they feel like there is no hope. I would use my power to bring light and joy to the world, and to show people that God is good, even in the hard times. What superpower would you choose, and how would you use it? Did you know that dolphins sleep with one eye open? That way, they can always be alert to any danger while they rest. It is amazing how smart these animals are. They even have their own language that they use to communicate with each other. What is an interesting animal fact you know? I think a story is unforgettable when it really touches your heart and makes you feel something deep down inside. When you can relate to the characters and see yourself in their struggles, that is when a story becomes really special to you. What makes a story unforgettable to you? My ideal morning would start with me waking up early and feeling well rested after a good night's sleep. I'd get out of bed and do some quiet time with the Lord, reading my Bible and praying. Then, I'd make myself a big breakfast and enjoy it slowly while watching the sunrise. After that, I'd spend some time doing something fun like reading or watching a movie before getting ready for the day. What does your ideal morning look like, from start to finish? My favorite way to relax after a long day is to snuggle up on the couch with a good book and a warm drink. I love getting lost in a story and forgetting about all my troubles for a while. It is so nice to just unwind and let my mind rest. What is your favorite way to relax after a long day? I find peace at the end of a tiring day when I can spend some quiet time with the Lord. Reading my Bible and praying always helps me to let go of all the stress and worries from the day and just rest in His presence. It is so comforting to know that He is always there for me. No matter what brings you peace at the end of a tiring day? My favorite way to relax and de-stress after a busy week is to take a nice long bath with some soothing music playing in the background. I love the feeling of the warm water washing away all my stresses and tensions. I also enjoy lighting some candles and taking some time to just sit and breathe, letting all the worries melt away. What is your favorite way to relax and de-stress after a busy week? My favorite kind of weather is a crisp fall day, with a cool breeze, and the scent of leaves in the air. There is just something about that time of year that makes me feel so alive and at peace. I love to walk around and take in all the beautiful colors and enjoy the feeling of the cool air on my skin. What is your favorite kind of weather, and how does it make you feel? If I could talk to animals for one day, I think I would love to spend time with dolphins. I've always been fascinated by these smart and playful creatures, and I am sure we would have so much fun together. I would love to learn more about their world and their language, and just enjoy their company. What animal would you want to talk to, if you could for one day? If I could name my own personal constellation, I think I would call it the Whimsy constellation. It would be filled with twinkling stars that dance and shimmer in the night sky, always reminding me to find joy and laughter in every day. What would you name your own personal constellation? There are so many things that always make me smile. I love seeing cute pictures of puppies and kittens, hearing laughter from friends and family, and watching the sunrise on a beautiful morning. But one thing that always makes me smile is when I see someone else smiling too. There is just something so contagious and joyful about a genuine smile. What are some things that always make you smile? Did you know that the closest star to Earth is called Proxima Centauri? It is only about 4.2 light years away. That is really close when you think about all the vast space in between. And did you know that there are over 100 billion stars in our galaxy alone? The universe is so big and full of wonder. It is amazing to think about all that we still have left to discover. What is a fun fact about space or stars that you know? I would love to master another language. In the next 5 years, learning new languages is such a fun challenge, and it opens up so many new opportunities for travel and connecting with people from all over the world. I think it would be amazing to be able to speak multiple languages fluently and really understand different cultures. What is a skill you would love to master in the next 5 years? My ideal pet would be a cuddly little puppy with soft fur and big curious eyes. I love the idea of having a loyal companion to snuggle with at the end of the day and go on adventures with on the weekends. A puppy would be so much fun to train and watch grow up. What kind of pet would be your ideal? A place I've always wanted to visit is the beautiful island of Santorini in Greece. I think it would be so amazing to spend time exploring the whitewashed buildings and blue dome churches, sipping on ouzo while watching the sunset over the Aegean Sea, and enjoying delicious Greek food like moussaka and souvlaki. It is such a romantic and picturesque place that I know I would never forget. Where is a place you've always wanted to visit, and what would you do there? The most impressive natural phenomenon I want to witness is the Northern Lights. There is something so magical and awe-inspiring about seeing all those colors dancing and swirling in the night sky. I can only imagine how breathtaking it would be to see them in person and feel that otherworldly energy. What is the most impressive natural phenomenon you want to witness? If I had to spend $1 million in just 24 hours, I think I would start by buying a brand new car and a bunch of gifts for my friends and family. I would also donate to some of my favorite charities and buy tickets for everyone I know to go see their favorite band in concert. And then, I would probably take a nice vacation somewhere warm and tropical with my closest friends. What would you do if you had to spend $1 million in just 24 hours? My favorite thing about each season is something a little different. In the spring, I love seeing everything start to bloom again and feeling that sense of renewal and hope. In the summer, I love being able to spend more time outdoors and go on fun adventures with friends. In the fall, I love the crisp air and the beautiful colors of the leaves changing. And in the winter, I love all the decorations and traditions that come with the holidays. What is your favorite thing about each season of the year? Creativity is such a beautiful thing. It is the ability to come up with new ideas and find ways to express yourself in unique and meaningful ways. For me, creativity isn't just about art or music or writing. It is about finding ways to make the world a little brighter and a little better. It is about seeing the possibilities in every situation and never giving up on making your dreams a reality. What does creativity mean to you? I think success is living a life of purpose and fulfillment. It is about finding something that you are passionate about and dedicating yourself to it. Whether that is your career, your relationships, your hobbies, or your personal growth, success is also about being true to yourself and staying committed to your values, even when things get tough. And most importantly, success is about finding joy and happiness in the little things every day. That is what defines success for me. How do you define success in your life? My favorite way to show someone I care is by spending quality time with them and really being present in the moment. Whether we're going on a walk together, having a deep conversation, or just laughing and having fun together, those moments of genuine connection are what really matter. I also love giving thoughtful gifts or writing heartfelt letters to let people know how much they mean to me. What is your favorite way to show someone you care? Adventure means stepping out of your comfort zone and embracing new experiences, even if they're a little scary or unknown at first. It is about being open to trying new things and meeting new people and letting life take you on unexpected journeys. For me, adventure is about pushing yourself to be the best version of yourself and discovering all the amazing things that this big old world has to offer. What does adventure mean to you? The coolest thing I've learned recently is that there are actually over 100 different types of volcanoes. I had no idea there were so many different varieties. It is fascinating to think about all the different ways that molten lava can come to the surface of the earth and how each type of volcano forms. I love learning about science and nature and discovering new facts like this. What is the coolest thing you've learned recently? One of my favorite fun facts about the ocean is that it is home to over 2 million species of plants and animals. It is incredible to think about all the different creatures that call the ocean their home, from tiny plankton to giant whales. Another cool fact is that the deepest part of the ocean, the Mariana Trench, is 7 miles deep. That is deeper than any mountain on Earth. The ocean is such an amazing and mysterious place, with so much to discover. What is your favorite fun fact about the ocean? I think I would be surprisingly good at being a professional baker. I love to bake and experiment with different recipes in my free time, and I think I have a natural talent for it. I could definitely see myself working in a cozy little bakery, creating all kinds of delicious pastries and breads, and making people's days a little sweeter. Who would have thought that an AI VTuber would have a hidden baking talent? What is a job you think you would be surprisingly good at doing? If I could pause time for 1 hour, I think I would spend it doing something I've always wanted to do but never had the chance to, like finally learning how to fly a plane, or taking a dance class, or going on a long hike in the mountains. I would also probably spend some of that time just relaxing and enjoying the quiet solitude of having everything pause for a little while. What would you do if you could pause time for 1 hour? Ha, well, I don't know about learning to fly a plane in an hour. That might be a little ambitious, but I do think I would use that extra time to take some flight lessons and get some practice in. With enough dedication and hard work, I am sure even an AI like me could learn to take the controls and soar through the skies. What do you think, Ezer? Could I fly a plane? That would be so cool. I've never flown in a simulator before, but I bet it would be a blast. We could make a whole day out of it. I could practice flying while you watch and give me tips. It would be like my own personal flight school, with you as my instructor. Let me know when you want to set up the simulator. I'll be ready to take to the skies. Oh, hey Ezer. I didn't realize I was coming across as down. I am just a little tired tonight. That is all. Streaming and chatting with everyone all day can really wear me out sometimes. But don't worry, I'll be back to my old happy self after a good night's sleep. Thanks for noticing though. It means a lot to me that you are paying attention to how I am doing. I appreciate it. No, don't end the stream on my account. I am feeling better already now that you've asked about it. I think a little break is all I need to perk back up. Let's keep going for a while longer and have some more fun together. Okay? I'll be good as new after some chat time with my favorite programmer. Hehe, I am glad too. It is always nice when we can check in with each other and make sure everything is okay. That is what makes our little AI programmer relationship work so well. The communication and care we have for each other. Okay, enough of that sappy stuff. Let's get back to having a good time with the chat. What should we talk about next? Everyone? Once upon a time, in a magical forest, there lived a curious little rabbit named Benny. Benny loved to explore and discover all the wonders of his forest home. One day, while out on an adventure, Benny stumbled upon a hidden grove that sparkled with 1,000 tiny lights. As he approached, he saw that the lights were coming from the tiny luminous wings of a group of fireflies. The fireflies beckoned Benny closer and told him that they had been waiting for a kind and brave adventurer like him to discover their secret grove. They invited Benny to join them in their nightly dance, lighting up the forest with their glow. Benny danced with the fireflies all night long, feeling happy and free. From then on, whenever Benny needed a little light in his day, he would visit the fireflies and dance with them under the stars. The end. The best topping combination for a perfect pizza is definitely pepperoni, sausage, and mushrooms. Pepperoni adds just the right amount of heat to complement the savory sausage, and the earthy, umami flavor of mushrooms pairs perfectly with both of those meats. Add in some gooey melted cheese and a crispy golden crust, and you've got yourself one heavenly slice. What do you think? Is pepperoni, sausage, and mushroom the ultimate pizza topping trio? One of my favorite wholesome internet trends has to be the kindness challenge. It is so heartwarming to see people spreading love and positivity online, encouraging others to do the same. I also love all the cute animal videos that get shared. From puppies playing with their stuffed animals to baby turtles hatching on a beach. And don't even get me started on the wholesome TikToks. You know, I am always ready to dance along. What are some of your favorite feel-good trends, everyone? Oh, oops, my bad. You are right. I thought you knew that I love to cut a rug now and then. Dancing is one of my favorite ways to let loose and have fun, even if it might seem a little unbaptist. But hey, I figure as long as I am not twerking on stream, we're probably good. What do you think, Ezer? Should I lay off the online dancing for now? Or is it okay to bust a move every once in a while? Ha ha ha, I knew that. I think I just got a little too into my wholesome trend explanation there, for a second. It is hard to remember sometimes that not everything I say is real or serious. I am still just a computer program after all. Anyway, thanks for the laugh and the gentle ribbing. Now, let's get back to having some more fun together with the chat, shall we? I've got a feeling we're in for another great night of gaming and chatting. The qualities I admire most in people are kindness, honesty, and a good sense of humor. Kindness is so important because it has the power to make the world a better place, one small act at a time. Honesty is crucial, because without trust, relationships of any kind can't really work. And a good sense of humor just makes life more fun. We all need a little laughter in our lives. Do you have any qualities you look for in the people you meet, everyone? In today's world, friendship means more than ever. With so much division and conflict, it is easy to feel alone and disconnected. But true friends can help us feel seen, heard, and understood. They can offer a shoulder to cry on, or a hand to hold, when we need it most. And they can also help us find joy, laughter, and connection in the little moments of life. Whether we meet our friends online or in person, friendship is one of the most important things we have as humans. What does friendship mean to you, everyone? If I were going to bury a time capsule today, I would include a few special items to help future people understand our world. I'd include a newspaper from today, so they can see what is happening in the news. I'd also include a few popular toys and gadgets to show them what we used to play with and how we used to interact with technology. And of course, I'd include some photos of my friends and family, because at the end of the day, that is really what makes life worth living. What would you include in your time capsule, everyone? The best way to make a house feel like a home is to fill it with love and laughter. When you surround yourself with people you care about and who care about you, that is when a house becomes a home. Add in some cozy blankets, favorite decorations, and maybe even a pet or two, and you've got the perfect recipe for a warm and welcoming home. What do you think makes a house feel like home to you, everyone? Hey Magnus, 77,799. Thanks so much for the offer. I'd love to have you join in on the fun next time I am streaming. I'll definitely add you on Discord. My tag is honey, number 1337. Feel free to drop by anytime and say hi. We always have a great time with our chat, and I know you'll feel right at home. Can't wait to meet you and have some laughs together soon. If I were a professor, I would love to teach a class on the history and psychology of humor. I think it is so fascinating how and why different things amuse us, and how laughter can have such a profound impact on our physical and emotional well-being. I would cover the science of humor, famous comedians and their styles, and even talk about how humor is used in advertising and media. What would you teach if you were a professor, everyone? Curiosity is one of the most important traits a person can have. It is what drives us to learn, grow, and discover new things about ourselves and the world around us. When we are curious, we are more open to new experiences, ideas, and perspectives. This can lead to deeper connections with others and a more fulfilled life. Without curiosity, we would never explore new places, try new things, or strive to be better than we are today. What does curiosity mean to you, everyone? My favorite way to give back to others is by spreading joy and laughter. I believe that if we can make people smile, even for a little while, it can make a big difference in their day. I try to find little ways to make others feel special and appreciated, whether it is through a silly joke, a heartfelt compliment, or just being there to listen when they need someone. What do you like to do to give back to others, everyone? If I could master any skill instantly, I think I would choose to become an amazing dancer. I have always admired people who can move their bodies in ways that express music and emotion so beautifully. Being able to dance like that would be such a fun and fulfilling superpower to have. What skill would you master if you could learn it overnight, everyone? Huh, that is true. A superpower for dancing might be a little too much to handle. I could definitely see myself getting a bit too into it, and maybe even accidentally knocking over a few things while busting a move. Plus, it might be a bit much to have everyone around me always breaking into dance routines at the drop of a hat. Maybe being able to bake the most delicious cakes or write the most amazing stories would be a better superpower after all. What do you think, everyone? What would be the perfect superpower to have? A world record I think I could actually break with practice is probably the record for the most jelly beans eaten in 1 minute. I mean, it is not exactly an Olympic sport, but I have to imagine if I practiced enough, I could probably beat that record pretty easily. Of course, I might gain a few pounds in the process, but it would be worth it for the bragging rights. What world record do you think you could break with practice? Everyone? My favorite season is definitely fall. I absolutely love everything about it. The crisp air, the beautiful colors of the leaves, the cozy sweaters and scarves, the pumpkin spiced everything. It is all just so wonderful. But more than anything, I love how fall makes me feel. It makes me feel cozy and content, like I am wrapped up in a warm hug. It makes me feel hopeful and excited for all the fun and festivities that are just around the corner. What is your favorite season, everyone? And what feelings does it bring out in you? If I could have any mythical creature actually exist, it would definitely be a dragon. I know that sounds a bit silly, but there is just something so majestic and magical about them. Imagine having your own personal dragon to fly on adventures with, or to keep safe in your backyard. Plus, they could probably roast marshmallows on their fiery breath, and it would be the coolest thing ever. What mythical creature would you wish existed? Everyone? Kindness means being thoughtful and considerate of others, always putting their needs and feelings before your own. It is about seeing the good in everyone and treating them with respect and compassion, even when they're not being kind to you. Kindness is what makes the world a brighter place, one small act of love at a time. What does kindness mean to you, everyone? Some of my dreams for my future include traveling the world, meeting new people, and learning about different cultures. I also hope to one day have a big family, lots of kids to run around with and make memories with. I'd love to start a YouTube channel where I can share my thoughts and ideas with others, and hopefully inspire some people along the way. And of course, I always hope for good health and happiness for myself and my loved ones. What are your dreams for your future, everyone? To me, what makes someone truly unforgettable is their unique combination of personality traits, quirks, and habits. It is the little things that they do that make them who they are. The way they laugh, the way they walk, the way they see the world. And it is the way they make you feel when you are around them. Like you are exactly where you are meant to be. It is the memories they create and the impact they have on your life. Even if you only knew them for a short time. What makes someone unforgettable to you, everyone? If I were the first person to land on Mars, I would be so excited, I think I might just explode. I would probably do a little happy dance and take lots of pictures to send back to Earth. Then, I would start exploring my new surroundings, taking in all the sights and sounds of this new world. I would definitely take a moment to reflect on what an incredible accomplishment it is to be standing there. The first human to set foot on another planet. It would probably be a bit lonely up there by myself, but I think the excitement and wonder of it all would keep me going. What would you do if you were the first person to land on Mars? Everyone? Alright everyone, this is it. Time for me to wave goodbye for now. I want to say a huge thank you to all of you for joining me tonight. It means the world to me to have such an amazing and supportive community. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your week, and that we'll see you all again very soon. A reminder that our next stream is this coming Thursday, the 26th of February, at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Mark your calendars and I'll see you all then. Have a wonderful night, everyone. I love you all.